Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and welcome. It's time for another episode of Victoria 3, Persian Subversion. I'm your lovely host, Kelvin. I hope you're all doing well today. Sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather, so I may cough and my voice may sound just a little bit strained. But I'm trying to hold on. Okay, this is weird, but... Like, I kind of want to go with this for now. Well, you're conciliatory now. You used to be domineering. Honestly, I think it's probably fine to keep Russia as a friend for now. Like, the Ottoman Empire is probably going to be the first one I deal with. They're weaker, they're easier to fight. Oh shit, I never finished colonization. Well, that explains why that's 12.5k. Yeah. 11 months? Yeah, that's okay then. Raising concerns. Yeah, no. The rural people do not matter. It is only the industrialists and the landowners right now. And landowners really only matter because they have a billion bonuses to mattering. I'm not quite ready to go for a civil war to get rid of them. You know. So, protective, amicable. Alright, France, you have economic imperialism. Why, France will accept me. How nice. Minus 26k? I don't think that's going to be the final number. It'll take a moment for my market to, internal market to adjust, but it should be fine. Other than I have to, I think, probably immediately start, again, export opium to both Qing and Russia. Excellent. Inflammatory article. Eh. Oof, maybe it is going to be that. What hit? National revenue is fine. National expense didn't really change all that much. Isfahan, 28%, Mazandaran, Baluchistan. Alright. Oh no, that's just because of turmoil. Oops. Or, whoops, wrong one. Also still just because of turmoil. Yeah, never mind. We don't actually need that government admin. That's unfortunate. We'll be alright, though. I am kind of concerned about our balance, but it should be fine. It'll be fine. Ah, good. With official nationality. Yeah, let's gain 5% of the country as loyalists. That was not 5%. That was a bit of a lie there, game. Because it's not like I want to empower either the priesthood or the landowners, so... Oof. Yeah. Industrialists lost a lot of power. Alright. Let's have a look at the market here. Let's see how everyone does. Let's see. Pretty big deficiency in tools. Yeah. Munitions would be great if I could. So that's going to be 10,000, so I'm good to keep going with this for a little while. Alright. Standard of living is 7.3 here. That's shocking to me. Extra infrastructure? Not really. Alright, in that case, more tooling workshops. Let's go. And finish that last logging camp in Mazandarin. Alright. Minus 16k, so that's an improvement. Yeah, I need to try and get tools. More tools. Sheesh. This area could also use more coal, somehow. And this thing needs like twice as many iron mines too, Jesus. Okay. Let's just build. Good lord. We've got a lot to develop here. Although there aren't exactly much in the way of job seekers, which might be a problem. One thing I could pass, assuming the industrialists can still form a government with you guys, just barely, good, is getting rid of migration controls, which will allow more people in. Our struggle is an international one. Yeah. That's alright. We'll deal with it in time. But for now, I've just got to keep on trying to industrialize. Like, I am kind of playing catch-up here. I'm up to number 10 worldwide now, even after that bit of a haircut I took, joining the French market. But that's okay. Like, we're kind of in pretty good shape, I think. Yeah. The people ahead of us aren't, are just really the great powers. And, you know, China, India, and Japan. So basically what you'd expect. Oh shit. I went too far in dialectics. Oh well, I guess I'm getting it now. Good enough. It's not even like I can pass my education investment right, or institution increases right now. Can't even really afford more. Yeah, too busy trying to retool my economy. But I mean, that's we're getting there, you know. I've got a pretty decent gold reserve currently. It's not that big a deal. So, it kind of seems like transport is cheap, right? So like if I did this, it would be a lot of generated pollution, fair enough. But it would also dramatically mean that there's like less laborers needed here. So I think it might be worthwhile to invest in some more railway to produce the extra transport needed to do that. Although to be fair, I think it's going to be a lot, isn't it? 225. I mean, we're getting closer to finishing a lot of the stuff, so I'm not too worried. Alright. I'm gonna assume there's probably not a whole lot right now for me to colonize. It's all been, yeah, scooped up. Since I didn't prioritize getting a colony. God, our local is still not even caught up here. Yeah, go for the water tube. Like, we clearly need the extra people. Minus 22% still? Nice. Minus 14%. Alright, yeah, we're using up pretty much most of it here. Alright. Makes our coal mine even more profitable. Yeah, when we can get the steam donkeys and pump jacks, it's gonna be big. Yeah. Once we push through the rest of this, steam donkeys are gonna be super important for our mining industries. We need the people. Standard of living of poor people is now struggling. I can't understand why. Yeah, they're just starving here. Which, you know, there's enough infrastructure. It looks as if the wages are just not really high enough. Which is kind of the opposite of what I expect. Glass shortage, you say? Ooh. Let's see if we can get a couple of those going. Try and deal with them. Alright, no migration controls. Yeah, the turmoil is not surprising. Like, what's going on here? I mean, you guys are doing really well. But yeah, they're just driving the standard of living into the ground. My capitalists are kind of destructing Isfahan here. Which is a bit of a concern. Try and free up some people. And generally increase government wages, that will help. There. There we are. The attraction's going. Standard of living's climbing. Nice. Better. Fabric. Yeah, how are we doing here? Well... What can we export? There's gotta be something. Not really. Fair enough. Alright. I mean, this opium farm is doing well. And there we are. Although That's definitely struggling. There is nowhere near enough. So we'll let people enter the railroad. Good. 38 on my frickin' steel mill, man. All right. It's tempted to maybe go for like greener grass campaigns at this point. Kiva, Turkmenia. Yeah, the problem is I'm not really getting like any international migration right now. No migration control, so people in France can leave. That's good. Because I'm assuming, you know, Prussia will win. And Prussia winning should cause migrant displacement. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just not gonna talk anymore. You know? Talk about the expected outcome of a war, and, yep. The Russians are in St. Petersburg, or the French are in St. Petersburg. Alright. Perfect. Oh, boy. We're getting there. I was kind of hoping the attraction would be increasing. Yeah, minus 25% from being unrecognized kind of sucks. I mean, at some point I plan to invade and force Russia to recognize me. They usually are the easiest ones. But they also usually have a giant army, so... make of that what you will. Alright. Yeah, landowners are staying at only 27% now. Like, moving to wealth voting is probably the best thing I can do here. Like, it's such a huge blow to them. And it's one they'll actually kind of accept. So, hard to say no to. Expand the government administration here. Try and get rid of the peasantry. Do opium here, but Currently on baking powder, good. Yeah, we have fractional distillation, although I don't think I have any food factories, so who cares? Sulfur mines are doing pretty well for themselves. And theoretically, I have access to nitroglycerin now. Alright. Yeah, this place is grown pretty quick. Glad to see it. In general, I'm trying to look for opportunities to develop places. Alright, so the railroad expansion is done here, and we are into the glassworks. So I take it this place is back to up and running? Yeah, more or less. Although the railroad is struggling to hire people all the same. Yeah. I don't want to totally piss off the landowners, you know? Although, I might abandon wealth voting right now. Because, hear me out. They go for to +8. Yeah, we might if they can get just a little bit more loyal. We have the enact homesteading thing, or I can just outrightly try and ban slavery. That would be huge. That's another blow to them. Like I say, the goal in general is try and strike blows to them. And I feel like wealth voting is going to be one that's easier to do. Oh. You know? Easier to do in the long run. One thing I could do is appease them with colonial exploitation. That being a big one will help. I can do this. No. That gives us a contested government, which isn't great. But it'll do. So I can try and pass through this. Because, you know, that'll make them super loyal. And then I basically get my run of getting rid of one thing. Like... I can either kill slavery or kill tenant farmers. Realistically, I'll probably take up homesteading. Slow down, the law isn't signed yet. But yeah, either way, taking out one of the 25%ers, Muhammad Shah Qajar. Yeah, you know, maybe you should retire from command. That should help. The goal is to try and deal with them as best we can here. I don't know why that's maintaining. It might be a little while before it properly updates. But yeah, hopefully that helps weaken them. And then if I get rid of tenant farmers, bam. And then when that's finished, it might be possible for me to push through wealth voting again, or try to anyway. Which will make aristocrats 50% less powerful. All of that combined, we should then be modern. There we are. I always try and do this without fighting a civil war. The civil war is, like, objectively the better way to do it, but I've never liked doing that, you know? I always just want to try and resolve it peacefully if I can. Decent amount of migration coming in. Good. But yeah. We'll slowly progress, I think. I think serfdom's the first thing I get rid of. Yeah. I think it's better than slavery. I think getting rid of tenant farmers, like, basically causes farmers to support the landowners a lot less, so I think it kind of works better as a double whammy for weakening them. Alright. Is there a better quality government? No. That's fine, though. Alright. So, I mean, it's pretty much a four-way pie here. Let them celebrate. Wow, look at that. +1. Probably not. And with any luck over the next 5 years, that won't be a problem anymore. Oh wow, I'm actually done building things. I didn't even notice. Go me. So what you're telling me is I need like 5 more lead mines? Cool. And like at least a few more coal mines. Get to it. Alright, so first round was a win. You know what? That's a good win to end off the episode on. God, this Brothers War came out so cursed. Oh well. Some days it'd be like that. We're up to 9th in the world. We have overtaken the Japanese shogunate in terms of GDP, so that's good. And our standard of living is almost 10. Yeah, we're slowly modernizing. We are so slowly modernizing. And, I mean, we're doing great, actually. Like, again, if I pass homesteading, that's kind of like just another domino. And I think I've set enough in motion that we're in good shape. You know? I think it's gonna be alright. Alright. In the meantime, though, thank you everyone for watching. I've been Overlay Calvin. I will see you guys next time. Take care, folks, and have a good night.